How's it going, everyone? So this video is going to be a continuation of the same day. If you guys watched the last video, we worked on airbags, the mud flaps, and the headlight. I figured the video is going to be way too long, so I decided to split it into two. This issue I've been having for quite a while. It was getting stuck and then doing okay, and then getting stuck again, so the window would not go all the way down. Came to find out that it was just jumping out of rail, and just figured out a quick fix on it. So took it apart, fixed it, put it back together. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get to it. So this project is over, and on to the next one. It's already not getting late, but getting tired. It's Saturday, time to relax for a little bit. But this the next thing I got is the driver's side door window. Now it's an old school window that goes up and down with a handle, and it's it drops halfway and then it goes all over the place. I don't really need that window, especially in the winter, but when you're backing up, you always I always stick my head out when I back up with the trailer, so halfway, the window being halfway down, it's not helping at all. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it bothers me. It bothers me. Winter is a beast. A lot of things can go wrong. Cold weather definitely takes a toll on a lot of mechanical stuff. I want to wash this thing, but we got more snow, more frigid air coming in, and we got to be out there. So this is an old truck. I've had it since 2012. 12 years? 13 years. Wow. Yeah, she's getting rusty. We have a lot of projects to do. The paint job, it's getting it's almost like a matte type of color. The clear coat's completely gone. We got to do the frame. We're gonna do that during the summer. We got to paint the frame, scrape it, clean it, paint it, and brakes are fairly okay. Tires, they're okay still. Yeah, and then whatever else happens, we got to fix it. But yeah, she's an old gal. Almost 1 million miles on that locally. So she has done me pretty well. It's not one of the prettiest trucks, but it is definitely a good truck, especially when you take care of it. So you got rust over here. I'll try to work on that during the summer. Warmer weather definitely helps. Today is not bad. I got the heat going, but the next couple of days, they say it's going to drop down to -5, -10. Monday, Tuesday, I think. -5, -10. I wonder what the feels like. It's going to be probably -15. We're going to try to run it, see how everything goes. Obviously, anything in that type of weather, pretty much everything tries to freeze up. Now, my truck might be running, but that doesn't mean that the trailer I pick up is going to be able to move. Just remember, I don't have my own trailer. I don't use my own trailer. I use other trailers that probably be sitting around that yard for a couple of days, and you know, these brakes, especially like it is today, it's about 35, 37 degrees. You get that moisture and then tomorrow it's gonna freeze below 5 below, and so that moisture is probably gonna freeze up the brakes, the air, and things like that in the system in the trailer. So there's a lot more things that require for me to get stuff moving. But yeah, I'm thinking about putting that additive in those tanks, since it's going to be super cold. It's usually the only time that I put the additive, when it gets like below 15. Just for like worst case scenario when it's parked. I did fuel up. We have full tanks ready for the temperature. I don't necessarily go empty every single time and then refuel when I know the weather's going to be cold. I always fill up the tanks to the top. That really helps to prevent the gelling for the diesel, because when you have little fuel, I mean, the less liquid obviously gels up or freezes up much quicker. The more liquid you have, it's going to take a little bit longer for the whole thing to freeze or to gel up. And I brought it to the shop, and I'm going to hook it up to the power outlet. Where I park the truck, usually I don't have any electrical outlets, so I can't really hook it up there. I don't really need to during the winter. I mean, you guys seen the cold start on the last video. It's fine. When it's like 10, 9, 5 degrees, it's fine. When it gets to below 15, it gets a little bit worse. I'd rather have it hooked up. I'm put the treatment in the fuel. I got full tanks. There should be no problems starting it, or at least that's what I think. And the air system, like I mentioned in previous video, I had issues with the dryer. Well, it wasn't the dryer, it was the lines freezing up, and then the dryer tells you that, hey, something's frozen. So basically what the dryer does, it basically lets all the air out and never closes the valve to build it back up. The dryer, maybe when we, next video, I'll show you the dryer and its purpose on the truck. But basically what the dryer does, it should get rid of all the moisture from your airlines. But my airlines did freeze, and basically the dryer never was operating properly. So I had to take all the lines apart from the air tanks, from the compressor, from the governor, and all that stuff. I cleaned it up. I blew it at air, blew everything out, filled it with, there's this thing called, I think I have it in the truck. It's antifreeze for air brakes. I think I got it here. Yeah, I got it here. Air brake antifreeze. That's for your airlines. You could use it on your truck, on your trailer. That's basically like alcohol-based product that prevents your airlines from freezing. And it only lasts you a little bit, because when you put it in, obviously the dryer, when it's working, it lets all the liquid out. So it only works for a little bit, and you should not be relying on that all the time when it's when it's cold during the winter. Like I said, the tips that I gave you on the previous video, how to prevent from freezing and winterizing your truck equipment, any type of equipment, basically, it's to clean out your lines. There's a lot of gunk, a lot of stuff in there, and the more dirty it is, the more moisture you got inside, the more likely it's going to freeze up, and you're going to have problems. Once your air freezes up somewhere, you're going to lose air to your airbags, you're going to lose air to your air brakes, and you're done. You can't really move, and you're stuck on the road. I'm local, so I don't really worry much about that. I've never been stuck, knock on wood, but not saying it's not going to happen. It's always good to pay attention to your equipment. It requires a lot of work. It's not only get in, drive, get out, shut the door. That's what I used to do when I was a driver. Not necessarily. I would always take care of that truck, somebody else's truck. Being a driver isn't just getting in a truck, do your 8 to 10 hours or 12 hours sometimes, you know, whatever, and then shut the door. You know, check the truck out. That's your work. That's your machine you got to operate. Take care of it, even though it's not yours. This is the thing that makes you money, and without it, you can't operate. You might jump into another truck and say, hey, whatever, you know, I don't care about this one either, but I did. I always took care of my truck. I took care of somebody else's truck when I was driving it. Ever want to be an owner operator, this is the thing you got to do. You got to be interested in figuring stuff out, using common sense, and you know, like doing what you're doing. Trucking isn't always great. I come to learn that there's a lot of ups and downs, and there's times when I just want to quit, but there's also times when I'm like, you know, I wouldn't do anything else. And with that being said, yeah, take care of your stuff, man. Take care of your stuff, maintain it. Like I said, this is an old gal, 2006, and she's in decent shape. I mean, it looks dirty now, but I try to take care of it as much as I can mechanically. It's got to be worthy of being on a road. That's the most important thing. To make it look pretty, I honestly don't like to spend money on things that really doesn't make me money. Because again, this is a job, this is a career, and it's all about making those profits. To make it look pretty, yeah, it looks nice. It is a good feeling to look at your truck and it looks nice, shiny, pretty. I do like seeing trucks like that. I love those trucks. I love the classics. I just never got a chance to buy one, and this is my very first truck. I also had 3 other trucks, which I sold. I had more drivers. Got rid of all of that because of the economy that's been going on now. And yeah, I like this truck the most. Easy, quiet, easy to work on. Parts are okay as far as price. I know it by heart, basically. And yeah, I'm gonna drive it till it's done, till it tells me I'm done. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go work on that window. Don't feel like it. I gotta do what I gotta do. All right, guys. So we started doing the door. We got the cover off. To take the cover off, you just basically have to take this off, take this off. The door doorknob. One more bolt here, and there's clips on the back. Lift it up, and that's it. We got most of these screws off to get this panel. Get this panel off. Is that it? Looks like this is it. I gotta put the light on. So now I got a GoPro, and I have a camera on my head. All right. Oh, there we go. It wants to go. What else is holding it? Oh, okay. There's an issue we have with. Just gonna place this like this over here. We don't have to take these. All right. So now the problem with the window. Is it a big problem or a small problem? stops right here. Okay, looks like this thing is either bent or something is not right. Alright guys, so I kind of found the issue on this window. I don't know if there was a stopper here or something. So basically when I move that window up and down, this thing would come out of the frame. I don't know if there's a problem with a rail somewhere over there or something. Obviously this truck is super old. Everything's rusted out. It's eventually gonna start falling apart. But kind of improvised a little bit. I drilled a hole through this rail, put a screw in to act as a stopper, so this thing would not come out, and it seems to be working okay. It's a little wobbly here and there. I don't have the knob, so, but looks like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Closes all the way up and it goes all the way down. Closes all the way up. Yeah, so sometimes you gotta improvise to make things work. Otherwise we'd have to dig a little bit deeper inside, take all this apart. As you guys can tell, I already worked on it. This is all brand new. This whole thing was replaced, but I don't remember if there was something in here that would make this work. I think this rail comes with the window, which is super weird. But anyway, it works. We got the window. We're gonna put the stuff back together. Hopefully it's gonna stay working okay. And yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to do today. And let's put it back together. So got this, got that. Let me see if there's anything else I gotta do before. Oh, this should be fine. All right. I think this is going like this. What is holding it? Okay. Let's line these up real quick. Losing them left and right. Losing them left and right. All right, let's make sure this is good.
Make it too tight.
It's been a long day. gonna be a long night. Got some UFC fights going on today. I don't know if it's a fight night or UFC itself, but we're trying to get the truck done, ready to go, and go relax for a little bit. Why not, huh? I think we deserve it. It's been a long week. A couple of videos for you guys. Let's wash up. All right. Let's put this door back on. This is, I believe, for like power windows or something else. I don't know. I go old school, guys. I like old school stuff. It is made simple. Alright guys, we're finishing up here. Missing the knob. That's because it broke off because of the issue. Now it's better. The window got stuck somewhere. I pulled it too hard, so I gotta get a new knob. Still not that smooth, but it's at least it goes up and down all the way. So yeah. Oh, at least it goes up and down, all the way down, all the way up. It's not that smooth still, but it does what it's supposed to do. This was our last job, guys, for today. messed the clip here. Oh, I gotta fix that. But... all right, guys. So now we just gotta clean up and go relax. It's almost 7 o'clock, and the weekend has started. It is Saturday today. Recorded the most important, or you know, interesting things that happened during the week. Obviously, if there isn't much interesting going on, we're gonna try to find a topic to talk about. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, help out the channel, hit the notification bell. You get notified for any upcoming videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Adios.